What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We've got another unboxing for another iPhone 16 case. Today we have the OtterBox Symmetry Drop Plus. This thing is rated for 3 times the military standard. It says it's ultra slim and also crafted from an organic cactus. So that's very interesting. Kind of cool that they do that. But here's the other outside of the box. It's just a simple cardboard, obviously recycled if they're making this case out of plastic, but I'm super interested to see how this case does. It feels really good on the outside just from this, but let's get right into the unboxing. They have a little tab on the top here, very simple, and then the case literally just slides out. Don't really have to do more than that. Taking a quick look at the case, the inside is a really actually nice felt. You can see the MagSafe ring and the OtterBox logo here, but the whole inside is a soft felt type material. Not sure if it's actually felt, but it feels really good. And just from you know bending the case, it does have a little bit of bend, but it does say that it is ultra slim, which we can kind of see here. There's no apparent drop protection on the inside, but that doesn't mean that there isn't anything necessarily built in. It does have the 3 times military grade. On the sides, you do have a hard button for your lock screen, and then you do have this big camera cutout again, just like on the mouse Limitless 6.0. Do have a nice camera bump out to protect the lenses, and then your action button right here, and 2 physical buttons for your volume up and down rockers. The bottom of the case is featuring cutouts for your speakers and charge port. I'm pretty sure these are going to be perfectly aligned just by how they look, but we'll double check once the phone is in the case. And then obviously you have your regular cutout here, but I'm actually very impressed by the feeling of this case so far. The back does seem pretty grippy with whatever material this is. It doesn't seem like it's going to be able to slip out of the hand. All right, let's go ahead and pop this case in, click right there on the top. And you do have a little OtterBox logo here. So first feelings of having the phone in my hand, it does feel really good. Again, we have this, camera button cutout, which I was not a big fan of on the Limitless. I don't know if this is gonna make it any different. I feel like when you're just looking for the button, because the button itself is not a physical button, it's kind of hard to feel the difference between the regular outside titanium and then the sapphire button here. You can kind of feel a little bit, but there's no raised feeling. So, if you're going like this and you're trying to click that camera button here, you're missing and it's not going to open. You have to get it in the middle. So I've kind of been liking the camera buttons with just a regular cutout of the circle itself and either indenting in or it's thin enough where you don't have to do anything extra. But let's take a look at the case. We do have a little bit of side pull on that. Nothing crazy, nothing bad on the top. It does feel like it's on the phone extremely well. So we'll look at the bottom here. So yeah, you do have your perfect cutouts for your charge ports and your microphone. And then let's see if we can. Buttons are super clicky. They feel very responsive, which is nice. The buttons, being raised like this, I am a fan of that. I'm not a fan of having the buttons, just as cutouts. It makes it a little bit harder to reach. So big fan of that. That's definitely a plus. The camera bump out, you're getting a little bit of protection, maybe a millimeter there, but still enough where, if you're dropping your phone like that, it's going to protect it. And then you do have a tiny, maybe it's not raised, but okay, yep. Just based on putting the phone down, there is a tiny bit of raise between the edge of the screen and the edge of the case. It's extremely hard to see. I can barely see with my own eyes. I don't know how the camera is picking that up, but I mean, it is so minimal. It's crazy, but I guess, it is going to protect your device if you drop it like that. But I mean, if there is the smallest of pebble, on the ground, it's going to hit that screen. That's not going to hold it up. But I guess most cases aren't going to be like that either. Not going to have too big of a lip over here. All in all, I think the feeling of this case is great. I think the drop protection is going to be what anyone needs. It's minimalistic enough so that, it's not a big bulky case, giving you good protection. My one zonk would be this cutout. I wish it was just a little buttonhole. I do have another OtterBox case to go along with this that I'm going to test out. I'm not sure what the cutout situation is, if it has a physical button, the sapphire replacement over the top, what that is, I'm going to have to double check. But all in all, I really think this is a good go-to case. I'm pretty sure it retails for $50 at your local Target, Best Buy, or online you can grab. So it is up there in price. It's definitely not the most expensive, but it is pricier. I think if you do spend your hard-earned money on this case, you're not going to regret it, just based on the protection that it's going to give you. And it's a good looking case, thin, minimalistic in your hand. It's going to fit in your pocket without adding too much bulk. But let me know what you guys think of this case in the comments below. I really am interested to hear what you guys think, what cases you guys are rocking right now, and what cases you want me to test out. So if you made it this far, I greatly appreciate it. Please make sure to like and subscribe the video. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.